I want to show you, I just, this is already improved. It's flaking off, see, it's just, that wasn't flaking off easily before her treatment. I'm going to go around this side of her. There's just a bit of a steep drop there. Okay, see here? I was just scratching her butt before. That's all coming off nicely. I've got to be careful because I'm on the edge of the thing and she's dealing with him, and that's a good way for me to end up being pushed off the edge accidentally. So I'll just come back around. She's eating her feed. She's actually looking better, and see, even on her legs here, look at this, it's even getting better. See, that's just coming off now. And I sprayed her more than Arthur. I just did a test to see what the iodine and mouthwash would do. Yeah, I'm very happy with this. I haven't washed her today. I realise I can't overdo it. Oh God, just want to get caught in the middle of that. She's a good girl. She loves her scratches. And she's putting on weight again. I knew she would. Penny's taking a bit longer, but she's starting to look better. Get a peach bottom back, her ribs are disappearing, and she's never had a great deal of top line. She's got a sore left leg at the front, so you know she's not good for her to really run around and do a lot of exercise. The hills are enough for her, just pottering up and down. I'm very happy with her. My neighbour's fixing our fence. I'm so grateful. So I can put Paddy back. They're all getting their feet done on Tuesday, so they'll all be feeling better on their feet, and he'll go back in and I'll worm them all too. I mean, three of them have been wormed, and I need to finish worming them all, like worm all the other horses. I think I'm not sure, I'll probably just get Equest and get rid of the assisted strangles just to make sure that they're all okay, because you do it in autumn and spring, because that's when they migrate to and from the bough, and otherwise there's no point doing it the other times. That's what the vet told me anyway, so I'm trusting my vet on that. And she's been rolling, she's got a bit of mud on her, which is good. So yeah, that's like a really good, because Arthur's is still quite stiff, the scald, but that's really, that treatment has just showed up so well on her. That's also her immune system's better. See, Arthur's still a bit catching up on a lot of things, whereas Cleo's nutrition's been excellent for a number of years now, so her immune system's pretty good, and she has had periods where she's gets, you know, sweet itch or Queensland itch, which is an allergy to midge saliva, and she hasn't had, her itch has been really good. This last summer it was good, and normally I would treat her with ivermectin every fortnight, which is a wormer. It's very good for midges and neck threadworm and all that, which I think she suffered from, allergies to neck threadworm. And she's actually, to me it's a sign that she's, that this environment's good, and that she's not sort of unduly stressed, and her immune system's strong, so that's good. She's always suffered itch for as long as she's, you know, that's what her previous owner told me, and her previous owner owned her whole life since she was a foal. So it's been a matter of working with what we get and trying to build them up from the immune system out. And when we come into spring, I tend to give them a lot more supplements and stuff to help them cope. And you can see Paddy is the baby. He's 3 and a bit, and she's just telling him, rack off out of my food. And he's better since I wormed him. And yeah, his ribs are going. You know, because they can have like a big belly and the ribs showing when they've got worms. And all the other horses are pretty good. Halo's feet desperately need to be done. So I'm starting to feel more positive. It's going to rain again. I really need someone to help me go through the rugs. I just can't physically get through. They're stacked in a wheelie bin, and I just need some help. I physically can't do it. I've been dragging bags of feed around. I've managed to get them out of the car and using a trolley, and then using gravity, so basically lowering them from the car to a trolley, wheeling them, and then using lowering them from the trolley into a bin, but I haven't been able to put them into shelter because I can't get them up. So I need to do that. It's going to rain for a few days, so I need to make their feeds up in rain breaks and stuff like that. Doing my best. Need to try and cope and get myself set up so I'm not reliant on other people. I mean, I always will be to a degree, but yeah, I'm very happy with Cleo. She's looking so much better. As you can see, I said it wouldn't take long for her to put the weight back on. He's eating her scraps. I don't mind because he was a bit ribby. And then Penny's over there, and Penny's a terrible angle. She needs to put on weight, but she's actually looking quite healthy, eh? You can see from her coat and her shine, she's looking good. Henry's just running through the paddock with the brumbies. He just ran in between them. He's just running around doing his own thing. And they don't mind him and he's not minding them, so that's good. And Ruby's across the way. I'd love to bring Ruby across, but it's just that Halo and Ruby clash. A lot of hoof action. I could bring Ruby over here. She just loves it with the boys. She spent a lot more time with the boys, paddock with the boys, so they make a good mini herd. Splitting the herd up, and I need to fix my electric fencing. I'm just going to do this while I'm talking to you. And I need to fix up my last videos. I just dumped them on YouTube and ran, and I need to just fix up the thumbnails and yeah, that's much better. That's really good. That's so good. Look at that. See, it's flaking off. It's just good because that was all like where that's flaking off. They were like firm against the skin, so you can sort of see that. I won't push that one because it's not ready to come off, but where they're ready to come off, see, none of them were ready to come off like that. And you can really see down here, oops, I don't want to rotate it. You can see down here, see this? That's really good. See that? See how that's coming off? That's awesome. And that's the anti-dandruff shampoo and a bit of just a herbal shampoo with some tea tree on it, which I like, a horse shampoo that I just let sit on the fur for at least 5 minutes and just kept rubbing it in. And even as I was lathering it up and I'll just change hands, lathering it up and see, she's pretty good. Like, she doesn't mind me doing that unless it hurts her, but that would be kind of a relief for her, I imagine. She flicked her tail. Don't know if she's flicking it at me or at Paddy. Probably, I think, at me. She's getting sick of it. And she's got like, looks like poo in there. I'll wash that off next time. Sorry, I'm not very good, am I? She's a good girl. See, that's easy. It's coming off there. Arthur's got quite a bit more of it there. The lumps. That's just coming off nicely. So I'm just using my fingers hard in that. I'm not using my nails all the time. I will use my nails, and then it's good to just see if it comes off just using like the skin, because then I'm not like breaking. I can even use knuckles. See, then I'm not forcing it off, before it's ready to come off. So it's really good. And it's good, and she's pretty good on the backbone there. Yeah, you're a good girl. She loves having a tail scratch, you see. Arthur's quite weak. He doesn't offer me his tail like this. He's still weak. It's all the other horses, they'll give me their tail or move it away and be quite active with it. See that? Her tail's good. She hasn't got muck on it. It's great. This horse knows me well, and I know her well. She's like my best friend. I know Tuppy was. And something about this horse. I don't know why they're my best friends. I've got best human friends too, but horses are my buddies. And Henry's my other sort of buddy, but he's just like a baby still. This is not even 14 months yet. Yeah, so that's good. She's going to come good. I might keep doing it while she's eating. It's just like for my own safety. See the tail action? That's not at me, that's at him. And then she'll stomp her legs because she's telling him like, hey, you're bugging me, leave me alone. And if I'm down there at her back legs, it's just too much. It's like too busy for her. But can you see she just looks so much better? Her weight, I'm so happy with it. She needs to put on a bit more weight, but she's pretty good. Like, you know, she's just telling him off. It's like, just stop eating my food. Stop eating my food. I need to fix my fences. Oh, hello, darling. Are they so mean to you? Are they so mean to you, are they? You can see her from here. What are you doing? He's wet. Look at him. What's he doing? Is he bothering you? So you can still see she's a little bit ribby, but she's sort of like that anyway. She's very hard, like for her to completely lose her ribs, she ends up overweight actually. That's my experience with her. So she'll always, some horses are, you know, will show ribs, you know, the way they're built. Penny can't show, she's showing ribs and she shouldn't. When she's got weight on, she won't show ribs and she'll be fine, but she's a bit ribby. And Paddy's still a little bit ribby, which is unlike him, which is, I reckon it's been from the worms, because he's just not normally ribby at all. None of the Brumbies are ribby. Whereas she always was. Tuppy wouldn't be ribby when she had enough weight on. Yeah, and I can tell by looking above, you know, front leg there, and her neck and her butt. See, for her, she's a thoroughbred. She hasn't got a big butt, and she gets a nice peach butt when she's looking good, and you can tell by. So I don't want to walk off the, you know. Look, I'm wearing gumboot, hey. I don't want to walk off that slope, but she's looking better. And then you can have a look at this beautiful scene. My neighbours are all it's a long weekend, Easter weekend, and my neighbours have got the kids up there all riding around on buggers and that, and they're actually having a good time, and I think it's good. I think it's a good childhood to have. I would have loved it when I was that age. I loved it whenever we went to farms and stuff. Anyway, this is the day that Jesus was reported to have raised from the dead, or the day that we celebrate it, and if that's a true thing, then that's a good thing, isn't it? And that's where we're going to be living, up there. Getting up, want to get up there, want to get up there, want to get up there. Bye.